Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of HBM Mod. Last episode we found Skist, which I think is pretty useless. But we did get this thing, and it tells us all kinds of stuff about what's in the ground. So there's definitely many routes to produce the stuff we need to make today, which is unsaturated hydrocarbons. Now we need to figure out what we need to do to make those routes. So, let's see. Why? Where's the letters? Which looks like the only ways to get it for us is getting natural gas, which, well, we could get this from containers, it looks like. Is it time for me to make an oil drill? This is pain. I do not want to make an oil drill. It's finally time, though. Okay, so there's this machine called a pump jack. This requires we might as well just make an oil derrick at this rate. This guy is a little price. I don't know. Scaffolding. Boom. This requires 4 pipes and 8 blocks. So that is the drill right there. We are making it. It's going good. Drill. Boom. What comes next? Drills, tanks, and finally motors. And also some wire, of course. Just because. Why not? Why not have wire in there? 8 titanium will be needed for this next. Actually, is that 4? Yes, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 12 steel plates. Holy, we gotta get this thing set up, not craft this. Yeah, we got the steel tanks done. Steel tanks go there. What comes next after this? Oh, we will need 3 more of these, and then we're almost done. We're almost done. We just need 3 more of these guys. Boom. 2 motors are done. 2 red copper wires done, and we are done. Machine's working. I need to make some more red copper wire because we are out of pylons for this. We will need several of these to get to where I need to be for drilling. But now it's time to put some of these wonderful things in there. And as you can see, it tells you how far you are, so you don't have to do the silly stuff from 112 where you just check every 5 seconds. Too far away. That is at 24 right there. Okay. Well, what the heck? Well, looks like this one has to be 23 because it's going up a block and it's weird. The oil is over the river right here. So I think we can just plop this guy right. Oh, dang. This is a cool machine. This thing got a model upgrade if I'm correct in assuming that this used to look a little different, isn't it? I'm pretty sure this used to look very different. So this thing is making crude oil now. Haha. Look at it go up and down. Now this is supposed to be really efficient, which is why it's good. I couldn't tell you if that's the case. I've never used one, so find out. Oh, we struck oil. There we go. Now that will last a very long time. It's time to get started making pipes now, though, which is the fun part. I like making pipes. Okay. Okay, I see what's going on here. I didn't see that guy. He was in the grass. There's definitely grass. Oh, there's another guy inside the front door. How does this happen? How does this happen? Yes, I will be needing some munitions, but there's a guy inside the building who will not let me get those munitions. Upstairs? Where's this fella gone? Where's this guy gone? Where the heck is this guy gone? There's definitely still a creeper inside this building. This is not good. I do not know where this guy is at. We will have to search for him. Potentially inside this room here? No. Okay, I guess we're clear. Unless he just pops out of nowhere and just ruins my day. Ah, there was another one. It's fun. See what I mean by this is a literal zombie apocalypse? These guys just spawn in out of nowhere. They'll spawn right next to you. They don't even care. There's a million of these guys right now. Look, there's another one. See, I told you they spawn right next to you. It's absurd. Look at all the bullets are on the ground. It's ridiculous. Now that's like an example of one of the things they do is that they spawn more zombies right next to them. Just stop. No need for that. I guess this guy either ran out of power or he's full of crude oil. Holy. So much less. Usually it's the same rate, but this guy looks like he makes 3 times as much crude oil Actually, 5 times maybe? I think it's like... It's definitely 5 times as much crude oil as natural gas, so he's very efficient. So this now is hooked up to the boiler over here, which is probably out of... Is this a coal boiler? Is that what this is? Yes, it is. And I don't have an ash pit on this or anything? I need to get these guys hooked up, I think. That'd be kind of nice. Kind of smart of me to do that. Now, the reason this guy isn't getting any crude oil yet is because the pipe is not fully done. This only will affect 64 if you shift click, so we need to go finish clicking the pipes. And now I can keep going. And keep drilling. This calls for a new thing. Another cracking tower, of course. Because you need a cracking tower to crack the natural gas. 4 big steel shells. Now that is 36 steel. That's not easy to make in the early game, but at this point in the game, we have infinite steel. Doesn't even matter. Probably not. Definitely not. Never mind, we actually do. Good thing I checked, because otherwise I would have gone, mined clay, wasted my time. I didn't need to do that. So, we'll just make 33 of these. These are useful later on. There it goes. It's done. It's very done. It's all done. Alright, well, this seems to be working. I think that's what I'll do. I'll do that again and just hook it in. So, alright, so we got a pipe here for low pressure steam. We got this thing. This thing, set that to natural gas, which will output petroleum gas, which we can put into the system, somewhere over there. Actually, it looks like we're gonna have to make a whole new pipe for this. This is a pain. This is a problem because, is there a way to... does this guy have output the petroleum gas as well? Yes, he does. Why don't we have like a pipe that just... Never mind. Yeah, so I have to go all the way around this tower or go through the ground. I'm going around it. Just gonna hook this into the... over the low pressure pipe. There we go. And also, we don't need this guy in our garden. Just gonna shoot him a few times. And there are his friends. How wonderful. Oh, I'm down to the last 2 bullets. This better do the trick. This better do the trick. As you can see, this thing really just churned out all of the unsaturated hydrocarbons and petroleum gas. I think we need to hook up the pipe for this thing again. So yeah, we'll be making all the petroleum and aromatic hydrocarbons into bakelite. This guy we will just put into barrels, because we will be using this for a special particular recipe. This is also very good fuel for industrial generators. Before we end today's episode, the goal is to get at least enough rubber for us to start making some other machines. But we won't get to making those other machines until I get enough power generation for all of the current machines we have, which we don't have enough for all of them. I do have to say, I thought the oil derrick used way more power than it actually does, so we are doing very well on power generation at the moment. But in the future, we won't be, because all the machines we currently have barely... like, we can't run them all at the same time because it will cause problems. So there we go. We have half the thing filled with that, and now it's time to just shove in some sulfur. Why don't I process sulfur ore? Well, I would do that if I use the ore acidizer, but I don't have the energy for that right now, so we don't do that. But that should be a good amount of rubber ingots right there. I'll see y'all next time when we go and actually make a bunch of generators. We need to make at least a few industrial generators. Just one for kerosene, some other stuff.